Welcome into the Men Are Forged podcast. This is your host, Cartwright Morris. This is the podcast for men wanting to learn from their experience. If you're trying to understand more about what you're going through in your work, your family, or community, this podcast is for you. We tell real life stories of men who have gone through hard things in their life and overcome them and become out better men. And has led to more success in business, has led to more meaningful relationships, and overall a better life. So that's you. Check out this podcast as well as menareforged.com. All right, welcome into the Men Are Forged podcast. I got a special episode for you today. This is an announcement day. This is also a day to challenge you. Whatever that thing is, you won't know until you try it. That thing you're trying to go after, that thing you're wanting to pursue, you're excited about, but it's scary, the unknown. And I'm here to encourage you, as I'm about to announce, you won't know until you actually go for it. And today is a day where I'm excited. I feel like it's been 8 years in the making. There's been so much I've had to learn and understand and grow, try to figure out. I feel like in this journey, the more I know, the more I realize I don't know in this. And I am starting my own coaching business, going off on my own officially December 1st. Super excited about the opportunity and my coaching model. Some of the great people that have supported me along the way and are still supporting me in my endeavor. But I'm finding this is the exciting part is I'm offering is monthly coaching. You pay a flat rate on a monthly fee and you just get access to me. Some of the numbers I'm finding, what is the big issue we're dealing with men today? Well, I'm saying 80% of professional men deal with imposter syndrome at some point in their life, meaning they don't feel ready, equipped, worthy of the position they're in and the things that they're responsible for. Some of that is more comprehensive than just work. That's family related. That's community related. That's the respect that they've been given but don't feel like they've earned. Over half of people in 2021 felt like they experienced burnout in their job, dealing with that frustration, constantly just feeling like they're just going along to get along. And then here's the last number that I think is really key to what I'm trying to address through my coaching is 43% of men feel the need to hide their true selves at work. And I would say that's probably another level, even in their family, with their kids, their wives, their community, their friends, that they have to keep up a facade. And here in my coaching is really allowing that true self, because every great leader that we know, there's some that started with the man. For me, this journey, it started really, over 11 years ago, where I had to be fully honest with myself, opening up of the things of really what mattered to me most. Who am I hiding from? And along that journey, it's been painful at times. It's been hard, but there's been so many definitely valleys, but it's made the peaks higher the more I've pursued that. So here I am in this journey, and I felt like I've been called to business 8 years ago with my mentor, Andy Mason, part of an organization called Heaven in Business. And even being in the space with, in a nonprofit, being around business people, coaching, mentoring them. And through that is realizing, there is a limit when, you're not eating what you kill. And though there's this steady, there's the ceiling is higher, the floor is higher, but the ceiling is lower. And when you get in the nonprofit or the for-profit world, I'm finding that more men, when they pay attention. So today, this is the announcement day that for me about my coaching business and stepping out on my own. It's going to be Cartwright Leadership Coaching. I'll still be in Birmingham. But part of the business model is, like I said, it's access. It's the solution to all these problems that we're dealing with men is like we need someone to walk alongside us, to kind of give us pep talks, to ask questions, to talk through things, to think about different perspectives. Because what ends up happening when we deal with this imposter syndrome, when we deal with burnout, when we deal with feeling not like ourselves, hiding our true selves, what do we end up doing? We end up hiding, right? Yeah, we end up insulating ourselves, and we get locked in, and though we're around people, we feel more alone. And so here I am to walk alongside you, ask you the hard questions, get you in the midst of the challenge, in the midst of that challenge of dealing with growing as a leader at work, developing new things at work, new challenges, as well as at home and in your community. All right, all those challenges, those are opportunities for growth. They're not difficulties to overcome. They're not pain points that you feel like you need to avoid, and they're just overwhelming, but they're actually points of growth, of opportunity, turning you into the man that you actually really want to be. And we just need people to walk alongside us. So there's access to me. Therefore, there's accountability to where you want to go, right? And then the advisor piece. I am your, I think we need that advisor, somebody who's a third party that's, maybe not with us every day. We have an outsider's perspective where it's easier for me to give my opinion about you and what you're going through, and it not feel, though I guess the word is, when there's someone in your trenches and you get their opinion, sometimes you could carry a much more offense. The stakes are a little higher. Where outside opinion, I could give my opinion and you could receive it better. Now, you may push back on me, but that's something we can talk through. So I highly recommend checking out mentorforge.com. mentorforge.com/perform is more information about coaching specific. But yeah, and you can reach out to me at Cartwright@mentorforge.com. This is something I have been really brewing in me, something I'm super excited about. And I'm finding it's like, I'm just not going to know everything I need to really know to feel completely comfortable in this. So I just got to go for it. And that's what I'm encouraging you today. Whatever that thing is, whatever that thing that you've been putting off, you've been avoiding, I want to encourage you. You just won't know the full extent of it until you do it, till you go for it, till you push yourself in a vulnerable position, till you really humble yourself and say, you know what, I'm just not going to know. And so I'm going to go make it happen. So I just encourage you today. And then, if you need some little help in that adventure, reach out to me. Like I said, at Cartwright@mentorforge.com. I'm here with you. I'm here to see you thrive. That's what I love as a coach. My job is to see you be at your best. Become the man that you know deep down. I think all men, we have a conviction, and this is why these things pop up in our life, is because they're trying to keep us from that place of fully discovering what type of man I really want to be at work, in my business, at home, with my family, as a husband, as a father, and then in my community with my friends, at my church, if that's your thing, or just different things, right, in the community that we do. So reach out to me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for listening to Mentor Forge podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I recommend going and checking out episode 79 or episode 81. It's me talking about mindsets and going for it. So if this is a first time on the podcast, I recommend you checking out episode 79 and 81, as well as just go to mentorforge.com and sign up for the newsletter, as well as any other information on my interviews. Thank you for listening.